For the MCG today, but first of all, the heat this week, and especially tomorrow, I think, is on Adam Simpson and the West Coast Eagles. I feel like this is coming towards a natural end, and there's been reports last week that there has been, I guess, some disenchantment in the playing group. These were dismissed because, of course, Lee, you would know, and so would you, Jimmy, that in every playing group you've got 20 guys who probably aren't a huge fan of the coach at any particular point. But what I can report tonight is there are senior players who would like a fresh voice at West Coast, and these are senior players who are playing every single week. There is a lot of respect for Adam Simpson. They really like Adam Simpson, but there is a need, I think now, based on the people I've spoken to have a change of voice. He still has, well, close to 18 months remaining on a contract. The chairman was in Melbourne across the weekend. And as Sammy Edmund reported yesterday on SEN, Lee and Jimmy, I think Adam Simpson is completely aware of his football mortality. And I'd like to have a listen to Adam Simpson first on Friday in Perth, and then today after the game. Just have a listen to the way he talks about his future as senior coach of West Coast.
We're legitimately starting that build now, and it's not round 17, everything's away we go. It's going to take time. So whoever's coaching at West Coast, it's a longer term direction we're going in. It's going to be up and down. And the last couple of weeks it's been down, but that doesn't mean all hope is lost. You know, we can't ride that wave. So whether it's me or someone else, it doesn't matter. It's going to take time. So I sort of know how long the road's going to be. I'm up for it, but if the club's not, then they're not. So that's fine. I'm okay with my football mortality. It's okay.
Well, there it is.
It's a tough coaching gig when you're losing a lot. In the last 3 years, they've lost a lot. And when that happens, players don't, it's not they don't like the coach, but they lose faith in is the coach setting up a football program that gives us our best chance of winning. I mean, that's the question mark. And really, if you lose enough, eventually it hits the fan, and it is time for a new voice and a new change. And you think the Eagles are sort of approaching that, whether that's at the end of the year or whether it's now, who knows. Sometimes because he's been a long-serving coach, Adam Simpson, well-liked, well-respected, premiership coach. But it looks like the Eagles' on-field performances, Jimmy, just don't look... They just look like you do need a fresh start. And to be honest, in footy, new coach is the fresh start.
Yeah, and I've heard you speak about this a lot, Lee. Winning gives you energy and it gives you hope, and you keep boxing on. And a couple of edits that really stood out for me was the amount of easy, uncontested marks that the Ds were able to take inside forward 50. So we'll have a look at a couple of these here. And you look a little bit lethargic, and you say, like, when there's no hope, is there really the want to get over to the next one, and the scoreboard keeps rattling up? Look at this, just an easy, uncontested mark. Players are just jogging through, around we go, and your attention to detail tends to drop. We see another one come in here. Now, look, you can get beaten by a better side. We know where they are on the ladder, but just these little things. Melksham takes a mark. There's players just walking around. There's another one. There's two inside forward 50. And we're going to find another one that ends up here to Langdon. There's three inside forward 50, all within 30 metres of goal. Sides who are winning a lot don't really do that. And I'm with you. Maybe a fresh voice might spark them, but Adam Simpson said himself, if it's him, it's him. If it's not, he knows where he's at.
He sounds very pragmatic. Let's have a look at this.